Back to pitching real quick. We're taking a look. Connelly early out on one of the backfields throwing right now. You know, for all the talk of the guys who are at the top, and I think Early is throwing live BP today. Is he on the list?
He's on the list.
He's going to be throwing live BP today. What a breakthrough for him, right? Youngest starter in a playoff game for the Red Sox since Babe Ruth. I mean, a guy who came up and within 30 days was starting a do-or-die, make-or-break game in the playoffs. You got Tolle, you got Early, even with all the changes in the rotation and all the young pitchers they have traded away in the offseason. Those two guys specifically are why they feel so good about the major league depth.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here out of camp. They are young arms, right? New into the system. You want that inning build-up thing going, so you probably have enough depth here to break camp without them. You know, now, if there's an injury, maybe one Early might slide in, but it's a way to kind of go down to AAA, maybe control some innings, so when you do need him up here, you can kind of cut him loose. But what a first impression! Like the way what he did to the A's, Sacramento A's, those first two outings, and people keep downplaying who the A's were. Offensively, that top five was one of the best in baseball, period. I mean, you could have that discussion. He carved them up in that first game with pretty much four-seamer breaking ball, and then change up, and then came out the next outing, and it was sinker slider. Like, he completely changed his usage and how he approached hitters, and he was still pounding the zone with it, getting swing and miss. That might have been one of the most impressive two-game stretches I have seen, to be able to just switch it up and still be effective against what was a very, very good lineup at the time.
We're going to look at Payton Tolle in a little bit. He threw live BP yesterday. But again, both of these guys, now it's about developing into a complete starting pitcher. And that might be in Worcester at the start of the year. I mean, if everybody's healthy, you're going to have really good pitching prospects in Worcester. And as Alex Cora likes to say, that's what good teams have to do. They have to send good players down because we have good players here.
Well, Early's ahead of Tolle. Yeah. He's much more polished. A lot of it has to do with the fact that he had an extra year. You know, he had that first year pro ball that Tolle just had. Now he had an off season, as we're seeing. Tolle coming out here now, developing a changeup, developing a curveball. Early had that year last year. Like, you know, so he's a year ahead of Payton Tolle. But Connelly Early is very impressive. Tolle's a starter. Everybody keeps talking about, do you put him out in that bullpen? Looks like a closer. Listen, he is a starter in this league. He goes down to AAA. We'll see at what point do they need him. You get to that trade deadline, depending on who is acquired, who's not acquired. In mid-August is when you start having discussions whether you want to put him in that bullpen to help this ball club late in the season. Even if that's the case, he will still be a starter given his stuff.